Oh, that's a really good fish. Probably the biggest of the day. Oh yeah. All right guys, how's it going? It is a pretty humid and hot Tuesday afternoon. It is the middle of May right now. I think it's May 10th, and you can't tell, but it was really sunny and hot today. And usually on those days when it's really sunny and there's not much humidity, I don't like fishing. But today it was really sunny, but it was pretty humid out. Like the dew point was in like the 60s. So I actually have pretty good success when the weather is like that, as long as you fish in the afternoon or early morning. So I went to a creek, a small creek that I went to, I don't know, maybe in like the third video I ever made in this channel. And when I came here, it was April, and I didn't really see any bass. So this time I came a little later in the year compared to last year, and I was hoping the smallmouth had come up the creek and I would be catching them. And that is exactly what happened. So I was doubting myself. I didn't think it was gonna be possible to catch smallmouth here, but I got them. It's awesome. So I've caught a bunch of different species, and I caught a really surprising smallmouth already. I'm making this video right now in the middle of my fishing trip, so I have another like hour to 2 hours to fish. So I'm gonna keep going upstream and try to catch more fish. But this is an extremely pleasant surprise, and I'm probably gonna come back here later in the year and check out this whole creek, because it's not a very big one. It doesn't go for a very long time, but somehow these smallmouth came all the way up here and are doing really well. All right, I'm gonna get back out there. I hope you guys enjoy the video and stay tuned for the fish catches. It's pretty awesome. Guys, I am going to start off here with this bad boy. This is a little tiny, it's a little tiny Rapala crankbait. Looks like a little minnow, so it should be perfect. I've been waiting a long time to use this, and this is a good time to do it. Look at the water clarity. It's freaking perfect. Ton of rocks over here. This is awesome. Probably gonna have to wade pretty far because I'm right at the entrance point, so I'm guessing this area is pretty pressured. All right, something tagged it. Oh yeah. There we go, new species here. All right, new species for 2022 right here, a shiner. I'm not sure on the specific kind, but if anybody knows what kind of shiner that is, let me know.
Yeah.
So I'm fishing. It's good fishing weather too.
There's a snapping turtle over here.
Yeah, and the snapping turtle scared us.
Yeah, I would watch.
Like a big fish.
It caught like a medium fish, something.
Oh, that's scary. I would watch out for that. Those are dangerous.
Yeah, we know. My dad wants to get it on the field.
Yeah, watch out for that. Have fun, guys. Thank you. Those guys were swimming in the creek, and there's a snapping turtle near them apparently. Crazy. Would not be swimming near a snapping turtle at all. Not the best idea. Hey, they're braver than me. Oh, there's a fish. What is this? Oh, nice. We got a straight bluegill here. Oh, dang it. Can I show you guys? That was a pretty good creek bluegill there. That one I know for sure was a bluegill. Don't catch many just straight bluegills out of creeks. At least the ones I go to. But they're there. All right, for your gear check today, I'm going to be using my 6-foot long light action pole, and I got it paired up with 6-pound mono, and my Fluger Tryon pole. Eventually I'm gonna do a little like gear review and go over like all the different poles and stuff I use and reels. But I'm just gonna say right now, I really like this Fluger Tryon. When you hear me use it, it sounds like sandpaper, and that's because when I first got it, I didn't treat it well, and I dunked it in the water way too much when I first got it. And that's because I just didn't know that your reels can't get in the water like at all, unless you have like a really expensive one that can take the abuse. But this was like $40, this reel, which at the time I thought was kind of expensive, but now seeing it, this is considered a budget reel, which is crazy that $40 is a budget reel, like one of the cheapest ones you can get. But I definitely recommend it for people that want a budget reel and something that'll last and take the abuse. So I've had it for a little over a year now. Still really easy to crank and I guess spin, but like I said, there's that sandpaper feeling all the time with it, which some people may have an issue with, but that's just because I dropped it in the water and got sand in there or something. But on this setup, it works really, really well, so I don't mind it at all. Now we're getting away from the heavily pressured area, and we're going towards some other holes here that not as many people walk up to. But I gotta keep moving fast because I want to get to some untouched area that I've never been to. Wow, it's been a while since we caught a fish. Okay, here we go. I think this might be a long ear or maybe a bluegill. Probably a long ear because it's got all the colors. Pretty cool. No bass, not even a rock bass so far. It's kind of concerning, but I still got to wade up farther, see if there's more fish farther I go. This creek is in good condition though. I mean, the water's super clear, there's rocks everywhere. Doesn't look like it's been like channelized like so many creeks around me are. It looks like it's still in its natural flow, natural path. So I don't know, I feel like there should be some bass somewhere in here. All right, this spot's pretty cool up here. Somebody put a little driveway thing here with pipes underneath. It almost acts like a little dam. There we go. That looks like a bass. Oh my gosh, it's a bass. All right, guys, look at that. Look how red his eyes are. That's so awesome. This little guy's been eaten up. Look at those red eyes. So there are smallmouth up here. That's pretty cool. And it looks like they're holed up right at that little spot. All right, here he goes. Awesome, that's really good news. If they're up this far, they're gonna be all the way through this part. And that guy was eaten up. There's gotta be some potential big ones that have gotten holed up from this dam, or they're just coming up. Oh, it's like another bass. Yeah, it's another one. All right, here's this little guy. Unfortunately, my hook kind of hurt his mouth a little bit. There he is. Bass number 2. All right, that was smallmouth number 2. Let's see if there's any more over here. Yep, there's something. What is this gonna be? Oh, cool. That is what I was waiting for. The rock bass are in here too. Awesome. All right, look at that. First rock bass of the year. This guy's missing part of his back tail. Look at that black stripe on the bottom fin. So cool. this little creek is producing so far. Holy crap. Still haven't seen our friend the green sunfish yet. Or the creek chub. All right, so now we got really still water for a while. Because this thing, like I said, almost acts like a low head dam. There's a big smallmouth. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. I saw a huge smallmouth, chucked this right next to it, and I didn't get the smallmouth, but this massive rock bass came up to it. Man, look at this guy. This guy's feeding up. Look at that belly. It's a really good rock bass for around the parts that I fish. Nice. There's not many very good rock bass creeks near me, but this might be the best and the only one. Oh, that's a really good fish. Probably the biggest of the day. Oh yeah. I need my net out real quick for this. Oh my gosh, look at that smallmouth. This is such a tiny creek. Look at that thing. It's about the size of the one I saw earlier that I'm spooked. That is crazy. I was not expecting this at all. All right, well the good news is that the smallmouth are super active. In this creek at least. Look at that guy. That's about a pound. Very nice smallmouth. Oh my gosh. Like I said, I was not expecting to catch anything this size if there were any fish in here or any bass. What a surprise. That's sweet. All right. He's gone. All right, I can't believe what is happening here, guys. Smallmouth seem to be doing really well up in this tiny creek. So I'm gonna keep wading up. I'm just in a really long, like, calm stretch, but there still seems to be a lot of smallmouth here. And this is the lure I'm using, just a little Rapala crankbait here. Doesn't have a ton of action, but it's still catching fish. What the heck? Oh, here we go. Honestly, I'm pretty surprised. Both shiners I've caught, I've taken it by the mouth. Usually they just throw their body in and I get their stomach. That's cool. That might be I may call that my PB shiner. I don't know. That's up there. I haven't actually measured the biggest shiner I've ever caught. All right, we got a fish. I think it's a bass. Yep. There we go. It's been a little while since we got a bass. Okay, look at this guy. Man, these little guys are super pretty. All the bass in this creek have really, really red eyes. Nice. That's like, I think it's number 4. Out of all the bass to be catching, I was not expecting smallmouth here. Thought we'd be catching more largemouth or a rock bass, or maybe if there's a spotted bass in here, one of those. Just didn't think the smallmouth were gonna be up here. It's so cool. Yep, there we go. That's what we came up here for. Right here. Exactly what we came here for. Oh, he's barely hooked too. Look at that. Another really, really solid smallmouth. I mean, maybe these guys aren't spawning yet because this guy's thick too. Look at that. That is awesome. I've been going through areas with pretty much nothing, and then all of a sudden I hit an area with a smallmouth like that. Gosh dang. I think this is a little smaller than the one I caught earlier, but that is still really good for this tiny, tiny creek. Look at those red eyes. Love that. Wow. This place has surprised me a ton. I got some sort of fish here. Whoa, we got a shiner. This might be the shiner to end the day. Look at that guy. That one's fat too. All right, that's gonna be it. Ended on a shiner. Okay, well that's gonna be the end today. I cannot even explain into words how impressed I am with this creek. I really was not expecting a single smallmouth catch, but I was hoping they were gonna be in here. So it worked out. I caught a lot of other species too, and I'll take those as well. No largemouth, which is surprising. I think I just caught it at the right time today because this is probably the first day that this creek has been pretty clear. And after that recent rain we had a few days ago, it flooded this creek, and I think maybe a lot of smallmouth swam up during that flood. And so basically I was one of the first people to try and catch those smallmouth since the creek actually cleared out. I don't know if that's what happened, but that kind of makes sense in my head. So curious if that actually is what happens with these creeks. But I'm definitely gonna come back here in the summer, and hopefully we have a few more heavy rain events to get more movement in this creek with the fish. And yeah, hopefully the next time I come back here, it'll be even better. All right, I gotta run back to my car now because I am super far away and it's getting dark. So I will see you guys in the next creek.